Making a great print-on-demand design is something that every single person getting into print-on-demand needs to do. But what is the biggest reason that most people struggle to accomplish this? Is it that they just don't know what to do for their design? Now, of course, figuring out what you actually want to have for a design is a big thing to think about. But even if you know what you want to do, getting it done is another thing. And oftentimes, most people don't have the resources to actually create what they want. Take a look at this design here. If you are not a designer, something like this might be very difficult for you to create. Meaning if you don't have the ability to draw, then you won't really be able to create something like this unless you can find a place where you can get these various design elements to use in your designs. I'm talking about things like the vegetables or the people or the background or even the text and the fonts that you see inside of the design. In this video, I'm going to show you a resource that could potentially change your life. And maybe that is a bit dramatic, but this is definitely something that can save you a lot of time and allow you to create some awesome print-on-demand designs to sell on your store. In the video, I also would like to give you some tips in terms of making an actual design and what you need to do first before you even start creating anything. But first, if you are new here, hey Joe, it's Folks here. I make videos here on my channel to help you start, grow, and scale a print-on-demand store on Shopify. Make sure to subscribe and drop a like for good luck on the video. And if you want some help getting started with your store, I do have a step-by-step course. The best part of this step-by-step course is that it is completely free. There is a link down in the description. You can get started immediately, and inside you will get access to over 20 step-by-step videos showing you the exact process that you need to follow to open your Shopify store. There's also some videos in there where I outline some of the strategies that I use in my own print-on-demand stores. So far this year, I have scaled to almost $200,000 in sales. And like I said, inside of the free course, you will get to see some of those strategies. So first things first, what really makes a great design? When it comes down to it, there's really just 4 different things that are inside of a design, and these are the things that you are going to have to figure out before you even begin creating anything. I'm talking about things like images or text and quotes or even shapes or colors, different things that relate to your niche that would make a design recognizable to people that are actually in your niche. What I would advise is you try to make a list of all of these things before you even try and come up with your design idea. Doing this will allow you to sort of piece things together in a much quicker way. If we go back to this example here, we have rustic colors, things like browns and greens and things that relate to gardening. And for text, they have a gardening related quote. A simple search on a site like Pinterest could give you a bunch of different quote ideas that you could use to build off inside of your design. For shapes and images, they have various gardening related things such as different vegetables or wheelbarrows. You could even imagine shovels and gardening pails and watering cans and other things like that. And like I said before, even if you make this list, how will you go about actually creating this design if you are someone that does not have the skill to actually draw all of this stuff? Well, like I said, in this video, I'm going to show you a really amazing resource that's going to allow you to get access to all of the elements you need to actually make your designs. I even made a design myself before filming this video, which I will show you in a few seconds. A few days ago, inside of my print-on-demand Facebook group, I made this post here where I was essentially just asking everybody for ideas because I knew that I was making this video and I knew that I wanted to make a design. So I asked people to tell me a niche and a product to do it for. I even included this silly little picture of me down in Florida at Disney World a few weeks ago, and you can see in the comments here that there was a whole bunch of people giving me some different ideas. If you want to be a part of future discussions like this, check out the POD Ninjas Facebook group. There is a link down in the description. Right now there's over 51,000 store owners inside of it, and inside I often post additional training resources and other things that could help you out with your store. And the one that I picked was right here, a car seat cover for the military niche. If you haven't seen a car seat cover, it is just one of the many awesome print-on-demand products that you can sell on your print-on-demand Shopify store. Like I said earlier, I upload a bunch of videos from time to time, so make sure to check them out because I often show products that I recommend selling, ones that can actually sell and make you a really awesome profit margin. So here's the design that I made in preparation for this video. It's relatively simple, and honestly it's something that I made to just sort of demonstrate what you can do with the resource that I'm going to show you. I was able to download every single graphic on this design and create it in literally minutes. If this was something I was selling, I probably would spend a little bit more time and maybe give it the overall seats, some sort of a border here, or maybe some additional graphics on the seat part of this. But for this design, I really just wanted to get something together quickly so I could show just how easy this resource makes creating your designs. So this is the resource here. It's called Creative Fabrica, and on here they have over 5 million graphics available for us as print-on-demand sellers to use inside of our designs. You can download various graphics. They even have almost 100,000 different fonts that you can use. They have a full print-on-demand license, which you can read about on their website. And right now they actually have a special offer going on. They actually sponsored this video, and this is honestly a software that I have used for a long time, so it is something that I felt comfortable promoting here to my audience on my YouTube channel. Essentially right now, if you go to this page, you'll be able to sign up and just for $1 for your first month be able to download every single piece of graphic that they have here on their website, and you can use this stuff inside of all of your print-on-demand designs. Not only can you join for just $1, but after your first month, you're going to get a 35% discount on your subscription. This is going to allow you to browse over 5 million design resources. You can literally download as many of them as you want. So if you're someone like me who has a lot of ideas, you could certainly just spend all day downloading various graphics from Creative Fabrica. Now, if you want to claim that $1 special, I did put a link to it in the pinned comment of this video, but what I want to do really quickly is just show you how easy it is to find graphics to use inside of your designs. What we're going to do is go back to this Facebook post here, and I'm going to look for some graphics for some of the niches that people inside of the group suggested. You can see right here that Jessica suggested that I look for something inside of the mountain biking niche. If we go back to Creative Fabrica and type in mountain biking, you will see that you are instantly shown a ton of different results for mountain biking. You could even go up to the top again and you could change your search terms and try and find even more. I'll just type in bicycle, and we'll see what comes up for that. Instead of typing bicycle, you could type in things like mountains in case you wanted to use something like a mountain inside of your design. You would be able to get a whole bunch of different graphics that you would be able to assemble. Essentially, as you're building out all of your shapes, your images, your colors, and your text, you could use Creative Fabrica to actually create those designs. Let's say that you were suggesting a niche like hiking, as someone right here had suggested. You could go on Creative Fabrica, and let's say you wanted to find a nice rustic font to use inside of your design. You could search that, and then you would be able to get access to a lot of these awesome fonts to use inside of your design. One of the biggest mistakes that I see a lot of people make with their designs is that they create them with a font that looks like it was made inside of Microsoft Word. Essentially what I'm saying is the fonts they use are sometimes very boring. You can take a design from just okay to amazing if you choose a better font. Let's say that you wanted to sell inside of the surfing niche like Jesse here had suggested. You could go on to Creative Fabrica and you could type in surfing, and you would be greeted with a whole bunch of different graphics that relate to the surfing niche. You can see if we scroll back up to the top here that it's showing us almost 5,000 different things that we could use inside of our designs. So essentially what I'm saying is for just $1, you'd get access to Creative Fabrica for your your first month, and that would get you a 35% discount after that. And of course, you can cancel anytime you want, and that would get you an unlimited commercial license to be able to use all of the different graphics available on their software. If you're someone that is looking for a way to get your designs a little bit better, and you're not someone that is actually able to draw all of the various elements inside of your design, something like this could be an amazing thing for you. So let me know what you guys think. Like I said, down in the pinned comment of this post, I put a link to go to the page that I showed a few times to get the $1 all access deal. If this is something that you're already using, let me know down in the comments how it is going for you. And if it's something that you're going to use in the future, let me know how it goes for you. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.